Weather's the story everywhere. That's damage caused by Tropical Storm Hilary in Nevada. That system drenched the state with 8.7 inches of rain in Lee Canyon. And that number could get bigger as the rain is still going down. It's the first tropical storm ever to cross into that state. And if you're thinking, geez, this seems to happen a lot more often, you're right. So far this year, the U.S. has seen 15 natural disasters that caused at least $1 billion in damage. And that number doesn't include the wildfires in Maui or Hurricane Hilary's damage over the last couple of days. Each of those will surely be added to the count, which means we're on track to break the record for billion-dollar disasters. And just because it doesn't seem to matter here, it's not hitting us, it does. It will matter to you when your insurance bill comes. Here's Gordon.
Here in the Midwest, some people might think we're safe from natural disasters. We don't have to worry about hurricanes or earthquakes. And for many years, insurance companies felt the same way.
You were able to look at, places like Minnesota and the rest of the Midwest and say, that's a pretty safe bet. That's changed.
Aaron Cocking with the Minnesota Insurance Federation says that change happened in 1998.
In 1998, we had storms hit, and the storms totaled $1.5 billion in 1998, which were more than the 40 previous years combined. And since 1998, we've just seen kind of an avalanche of these storms that have come through.
True, the Midwest doesn't see hurricanes, but we do see a lot of tornadoes and hail.
Hail is the most devastating thing that most insurers face, I think.
According to the Insurance Information Institute, Minnesota ranked third in the nation for hailstorms last year with 387 of them. Minnesota was also fourth for tornadoes with 77, and we're paying for it. According to Bankrate, Minnesota ranks 11th in the nation for homeowners insurance, with an average cost of nearly $2,000 a year. When you take into consideration household income and how much people make each year, Minnesota actually ranks even higher, with the fourth highest premiums in the country.
Storms that normally would have occurred every 100 years or every 50 years are now occurring every 25 years or every 10 years. Now that those storms have become more frequent, the price to cover the losses from those storms has to be accounted for.
Cocking says these two most recent natural disasters, the hurricane in California and the wildfires in Maui, will have some impact, but not as much as you might think.
The hurricane damage in California is looking like it's going to come in somewhere between $2 and $3 billion in insured losses.
By comparison, he says Hurricane Ian last year caused more than $100 billion in damage. Cocking says you can save some money by shopping around and by increasing your deductible.
If you're willing and able to take on a higher deductible, that makes a big difference in helping bring down some of the cost of the premium that you can pay is.
And there may be another way to save a couple of years from now. Insurance experts tell me that the industry is now working with builders and various companies to come up with some unique building material that can hold up against these natural disasters. So if you use that building material to build a new house, replace your roof, or replace your siding, insurance companies may give you a better rate if you do that. Something to keep in mind over the next couple of years.